All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here today. I'm going to go over the Purium customer service practice worksheet. And I've been using this in my business since Leslie introduced it, I guess, probably about 2 months ago. And the reason that I like it is because it helps me stay organized, first of all. And it gives me a system that I can really use to follow up with my clients as they are getting ready to start their transformation. So you can find these worksheets in the Purium boards app. And I don't know if I can share my screen or not, but if you guys want to pull up Purium boards, I can show you right where it is. And that way you can know where to refer to it. So it's under next steps. I don't know if I can share my screen here on my phone. So go ahead and pull up the boards app, go to next steps, and then you'll see it right next to the Fast Start Director folder. There's a little kind of like a red cross. So what I did is I went to the library and I printed out all of these sheets. There's 2 sheets that we use as we're going through with our customers throughout their month. So basically sheet 1 has day 1 and it gives you some instructions. And then it's got day 3 check-in, day 10 check-in, day 15 check-in, and then a day 30. And you can keep notes on this throughout the month as you consult with your client. So I don't have a printer at home and I didn't want to spend a fortune on this tool. So I went to, like I said, I went to the library to print out my customer service practice worksheets. And then I went to the thrift store actually, and I bought a binder. It was 50 cents. Okay. And then I went to Target, or you could go to Walmart. My little boy is banging on the window. And you can get these dividers for 99 cents a pack. So this is a very small investment in your business. And basically what I did is just did a tag on each day of the month. So I've got the 1st through the 30th. And as I start with my client, day 1, like today, for example, I had a brand new client. She got her pack yesterday and we hopped on the phone and did a quick unboxing. So day 1 here. And then I took some notes on what we talked about. And then we set an appointment for day 3. And when you guys pull this up, you'll see all the instructions. But one of the first steps that I found has been really helpful for me when my customer orders their transformation kit is to get into the back office and look at their order number. When you pull up the order number, you can see all of their personal information in the top left corner of the back office. It has their name, it's got their address, their phone number, and their email address, and then it has a tracking number. Purium uses FedEx most of the time for shipping. So that is a FedEx tracking number. I think it's like a 10-digit number. If it's a long, crazy number, chances are it might be USPS. So if you can't find the tracking information in FedEx, check USPS for tracking. So follow the tracking, see when it's supposed to arrive, and then shoot your client a text and say, hey, your package is supposed to arrive tomorrow. Let's get on the phone as soon as your kit arrives and we'll do a quick unboxing. So that's the first thing I do with my client. This helps us stay connected and it helps them know that I'm really here for them for the journey. So that's going to be like number 1, super important. So once I've gone through day 1 with them and done the unboxing, it's usually like a 15 to 20 minute phone call. I prefer to do a FaceTime call because that way you can show them the products as they pull them out of their box. You can also do a Zoom or just a phone call as well. But I think having that visual is really helpful for our clients because there's so many things that come in that kit when it arrives. And so doing that, and then after we've gotten off of the phone, there's a couple things that I will send them. I will send them the before and after instructions for the photographs. So they're going to want to take pictures of day 1, like in their bathing suit or workout clothes, something tight fitting so that you can see what the body looks like. And so in that customer service practice folder on Purium boards, there is instructions on how to take these photos correctly. So what I've done, because for some reason the link doesn't send very well, I'll just take a screenshot of the instructions of the before and after picture, just crop it, and then you can save that to your personal board that you have for Purium for your own resources, and then just shoot them a text of the instructions on how to do those before and after pictures. I love to encourage my clients to send me a before picture. Not everybody is comfortable doing that, but you know, if they're comfortable doing that, that's great, because it can help you keep them accountable and show them that you're, you know, following the journey along with them, and, you know, cheering them on, really, like, hey, this is day 10 and you've made some huge progress. Another benefit of doing the before and after pictures is that Purium has an amazing rewards program. It's called Rewards for Reviews. And when your client submits a before and after picture along with a qualified review, when I say qualified, there's certain language that Purium cannot share, like healed or cured, those kind of things. Maybe you can coach your client through that. But when they submit a qualified review, they'll get 1,000 points in Purium rewards. So that adds up to $10 off on their future orders. So encourage them. And this is a way for when folks are doing those reviews too, like, so many people will check on the website and go through those reviews. It's pretty profound what people have experienced with this transformation, and you can use that as a way to help, you know, share the value of Purium with your clients if they're kind of on the fence, or they're still thinking about it, or they just want to, you know, find more. So the more reviews there are, the better. And you as brand partners can also do this. Even if you've done 20 transformations or you've done 3, take a before picture and then take an after picture after your month and submit it for a review. So the next thing I do after I do the unboxing is I go through all of the paperwork with them. They have the placemat, which helps them track their progress. And it also has the recommended schedules and just talks a little bit more about their products. And I think for some people, having that own personal accountability helps them really to stay consistent and see where they're at with their goals. So there's this amazing lifestyle guide in here too. I love to go through the lifestyle guide with my clients. Being that we're on the team of regenerative practitioners, and that's kind of one of the pillars that we're really leaning into and using Purium to help people really regenerate their bodies. The flex food lists that Purium suggests is for the 80% of people that are coming in with maybe a standard American diet, or just aren't ready to make huge lifestyle shifts. But if we can encourage them towards, you know, their regenerative health model of, you know, increasing more fruits and vegetables, that's amazing as well. But I love to just show them that list of flex foods and encourage them, like, hey, you don't have to just eat these foods. You can buy any fruits and vegetables that you want. Because some of these things aren't in season and it's a little limited, and we know the power of fruit, and we know the power of having more raw foods in our diet. So there's a bunch of really awesome QR codes in here where they can join the Facebook group. They can find out more about the products. It takes them right to the blog. So I just love to go through this with my clients just so that they can, you know, feel like there's somewhere they can turn. Because what I'm finding is a lot of people need like a guide, you know, guidelines, and they, you know, really need this information as they move forward. I just noticed that, Philip, you're highlighted. I don't know how to change the highlights. Oh, well. So the next thing that I wanted to go over is making sure that my clients know about the regenerative detoxification group. It is hosted by Rita, Mary Beth, Carrie Drinkwine, and Carrie Tidwell. And there is a private support group in Mighty Networks called Regenerate Your Health. And you can invite your clients to this. They can be part of that group. And there's a lot of resources there. There's recipes, there's grocery store lists. There's a huge document that Rita put together on detoxification symptoms. There's, like I said, there's a private Zoom where your clients can come every Wednesday afternoon at 5 p.m. Central to come and ask a detox specialist about the kit and, any kind of symptoms that might be coming up for them. So I love to send that as well. I always send it prior to them getting their kit. That way they're plugged in, because sometimes it does take a couple of days for admin to actually submit people into the group. So if you don't have that link, maybe just raise your hand and I can put it in the chat for you. And if you're watching the replay, if you get back to your mentor upline, they have the link for you. So you can save that in your boards app as well. One thing that I like to do too with my clients is let them know of this reoccurring Zoom on Wednesday afternoons and have them put the link in their calendar, because as your business grows, you are not going to remember to send this link out to everybody and send them a reminder. So have them put a reoccurring reminder on their calendar with this link so that they can do that. I mean, part of this business is duplication. So if we can teach our clients to kind of plug in so we don't have to do everything for them, it will just save you a lot of stress and it will help them to have a really successful experience as well. Let's see what else I've got here. I think that that's about it that I have for my notes. One thing that this has really been helping me with is, because I'm offering this level of customer service to my clients, they are feeling so supported. And I can say, who do you know that would like to do this with you? Or I've gotten a lot of text messages from new clients and saying, hey, my sister wants to do this, or my daughter wants to do this. Can you give her a call? And like, yeah. And so that power of referral is so amazing. Like what I found is that when I get on the phone with these new potential clients, there's already this place of trust that has been established because their mother did it or is doing it, and they're like, call her, she's amazing, she'll help you. So that's been really awesome in getting my business to grow. I've hit the UBT just from these referrals, and prior to that, like hitting the UBT could be challenging. So I just want to encourage you, to really use this and follow along. Like Purium has set these simple instructions out for us so that you don't have to stumble on it. You don't have to be like, oh, what do I ask them? You can just follow this guideline and ask your clients these questions, take notes. And then when you hop on the phone the next time with them, you can be like, oh, last time we talked, you were experiencing some headaches. How are you doing with that? And, it lets them know that you're really paying attention to their journey. And so what's helping me is every day I just open my folder. I'll turn to the page like, okay, today is the 11th. I don't have anybody today's I don't know what day it is, but Friday is the 11th. I know I have a check-in with my new client it's going to be day 3 for her. So I put, after we talked today, I just put that on day 11, put it in my folder, and I know that I've got a connect call with her. And these calls don't have to be too long. They can be like 15 minutes. If they have a lot of questions and might be experiencing a lot of symptoms, it might go up to 30 minutes. So give yourself a 30-minute time slot. And then set the appointment for the next follow-up when you're on the phone with them that day. That way you're not having to chase them down. And then be courteous and send them a reminder a couple hours before your meeting or the day before, and just say, hey, I'm looking forward to talking to you tomorrow. Does that still work for you at 11? And then you can just push them through your folder as the month goes, this also gives you a prompt to make sure that they have a smart order in place. And it also helps you to remember, okay, she's got a smart order processing on the 21st. Let's get on the phone on the 10th just to make sure that she's happy with what she's doing. And if there's any modifications or changes, we can make those at that time. She or he can place a manual order at that time. You can coach them on how to use their Purium rewards so that they can start saving more money. If they don't have a smart order on file, you can help them get that set up at that time. And just explain to them that smart order helps them set up for buy 3, get 1 free products when they order 3 months in a row. It locks them in at a 25% discount, and it doubles their points for cash off on future orders. So that's been really helpful for me for customer retention too, because who doesn't want to save money? And it also sets them up for consistency. One thing that has been really supporting my business and my clients as well is encouraging them to do at least 2 ULTs in a row because of the nature of parasites. When they die off, they lay eggs. There's a 15 to 20 day incubation period that happens. And when they go back in, 2 weeks to 2.5 weeks later, they can clean out any stragglers or any eggs that are ready to hatch. So that's a good selling point too, because I don't think many people want to have, all that work go undone. So that's really been what's helping me grow my business right now and increase my K-Club sales. And, if you think about it, if you go into a restaurant and you get crappy service, you're not going to go back. But if you go there and maybe the food isn't amazing, but you've had great service, you're going to go back and you're going to tell your friends about it too. So that's where customer service offers a ton of value to our community and our clients. So that's what I've got for you guys today. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. And then if there's any questions, we've got just a couple minutes. Let's see here.